Okay, we're just going to demonstrate how to size up the crutches. If I can get just the patient to stand and just hobble, and when their arms are down by their side, the handle of the crutch should be in line with the wrist. Okay, so we just take that up a little bit to about there. So we can then just see which hole that takes me to on the crutches. To number 4 from the bottom. We'll start with that, but we might have to redo that once because it still might, that's still too high. So you can gauge that by their shoulders. So let me just measure, because some people's arms are obviously longer than other people's. So what we're trying to achieve here is a nice straight line of the shoulders, okay? We don't want them hunched up having a chat with their neck. And that one was on 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, so we'll do this one the same, and we'll have a look with both on and just see how that's quite nice, because you want the full weight leaning down on the handles, so that when you take a pace forward, the top of your body weight can be leaning into the crutches. It can always be adjusted personally by the patient. If their preference is to be a little bit higher or a bit shorter, they can adjust it by 1, but this is how we would fit them. When the extensions to the top of the arms, they don't normally need to be adjusted, but if someone's got very long forearms, then you can adjust this up by a notch, just to ensure that this handle sits 2/3 of the way up their forearm. Okay, then we're now going to just demonstrate to sit down. So if someone needs to sit down safely, we encourage them to take both of the crutches out, take them off. You turn them inwards together like that, and you put them to the side of the injury. So it's still supporting, hopefully, supporting their injured leg. And then the patient can use a good hand to feel for the chair and sit down in a nice, decent manner instead of throwing themselves into the chair. Okay, and the same applies for them to stand up. So you can use, that's it, she's strong, see, she got up without using the hand. And then she can now swap the crutch over and pop them on. And then to walk, we need to be non-weight bearing with plaster of Paris. So she needs to like bend the foot and put her knees kind of into line. And you need to put the crutches forward, but a small amount, don't overpace yourself. And wide enough to get her body through, and she needs to land, as she has done, just forward of the crutches, so you end up with a tripod shape, okay? And that way you've got really good stability. So we do another pace there, and she goes just past them, and then we'll swivel round and we'll just go back to the chair. Okay, brilliant. And so each time she's going just past the crutches to get that tripod shape. Okay, and then she's going to sit down again, taking them off. Fantastic. Brilliant. Thank you.
Will it make any difference if you measure them up wearing shoes or in bare feet?
No, unless they've got heels on. But no, do it gently. And we want them to be in comfortable, good shoes without heels anyway, so no, it won't make much difference at all. Yeah. Okay, and just ensure that obviously you've given the crutches out to the patient, but you must fill in the form that comes with it. Otherwise we don't get reimbursed with crutches in return, okay? Our physio department really